What if everything you think you know about this tournament is only half the story? Because behind every great football nation, there are moments of glory, hidden struggles, and decisions that changed history forever. And today, we are going to explore a question that millions of football fans around the world have wondered. Is World Cup 2026 already set up for a shocking upset? Every 4 years, the world stops. Billions of people hold their breath. The greatest tournament on Earth begins, and somewhere, in a stadium no one expected, a giant falls. It happened in 1950 when Uruguay silenced the Maracanã. It happened in 1982 when Algeria, on their very first World Cup appearance, stunned the mighty West Germans. It happened in 2002 when Senegal walked onto the pitch against defending champions France and rewrote history with a single goal. And it happened again in 2022, when Saudi Arabia and Japan delivered shocks by beating Argentina and Germany. With the 2026 FIFA World Cup almost upon us, bigger, bolder, and more unpredictable, is history about to repeat itself? To understand why 2026 is already primed for chaos, you need to understand one critical fact. This is not the same World Cup you grew up watching. FIFA's 2026 World Cup expands to 48 teams, 12 groups, and a new round of 32. That means more teams, more pathways, more opportunities for the underdog to survive long enough to become dangerous. In this format, 104 matches will be played, and a longer knockout path dramatically increases upset exposure for favorites. Think about what that means. Every heavyweight, every Brazil, every France, every Argentina now faces more matches. They face more uncertainty and more chances to slip, and history tells us they will. The World Cup has always been football's greatest equalizer. In 2022, Saudi Arabia, ranked 51st, beat an Argentina side that was 36 games unbeaten. Lionel Messi had even opened the scoring from the penalty spot, yet within 10 minutes at the start of the second half, Argentina's world was turned upside down. It proved something eternal about football. Preparation, pressing, and belief can override reputation every single time. In 1950, Uruguay defeated host Brazil, a result so devastating it became known as the Maracanazo, or the Maracanã Smash. In 1966, North Korea upset Italy in the group stage to advance to the knockout rounds on their very World Cup debut. And in 2022, Morocco became the greatest underdog story of the modern era, becoming the first African nation to reach the semifinals, eliminating Spain on penalties and defeating Portugal along the way. This is not coincidence. This is the nature of the World Cup, and 2026 has been structurally designed to produce more of it. So, who are the potential giant killers of 2026? First, Norway. With Erling Haaland leading the attack and the team priced at 33-1, Norway are one of the most discussed dark horses in the tournament. Their ability to beat favorites in knockout-style matches, combined with firepower few defenses can handle, makes them genuinely dangerous. Then, there is Japan. Hajime Moriyasu's side has stunned Germany and Brazil in recent friendlies, playing high press, quick-passing football. They play high press, quick-passing football, unveiling a new generation of talent like Kaoru Mitoma and Takefusa Kubo. Japan don't just upset teams, they dismantle them tactically. And do not sleep on Senegal. Their current squad features a healthy balance of physicality and technical mastery. Don't be surprised if they stun a favorite. Meanwhile, Colombia carries ghosts and glory in equal measure. James Rodriguez still leads the attack, complemented by the explosive Luis Diaz and a squad built for tournament football. They haven't finished their story on North American soil, and 2026 may be the chapter where they finally write it. Here is what the analysts and the data models keep coming back to. This tournament format punishes arrogance. The group stage is no longer a sorting lane. It is already an elimination phase in disguise. Emotional management under pressure, squad depth, and in-game tactical adaptability will outweigh individual star power in 2026. Groups featuring two strong teams alongside a disruptive third side create a high risk of a favorite finishing second and landing a brutally difficult knockout path as a consequence. Bracket luck matters more in 2026 than in any previous edition. Spain may be the top-ranked team on the planet. France may have the deepest squad. Argentina carry the defending champions' pride. But every single one of them will play more games, travel greater distances, and face more moments of pressure than ever before. And somewhere in that chaos, a team no one truly feared will find their moment. This isn't just about football statistics or betting odds. This is about what the World Cup means to humanity. When Saudi Arabia beat Argentina in 2022, a nation of 35 million people erupted. When Senegal defeated France in 2002, a continent celebrated. When South Korea reached the semi-finals on home soil, they proved that passion and organization could outperform decades of European tradition. These moments are not accidents. They are what makes this tournament the most watched sporting event on Earth, because anyone on the right night can become immortal. And in a 48-team World Cup played across 3 nations in 16 cities under different climates and altitudes, the conditions for the extraordinary have never been more perfectly arranged. The draw is set, the squads are forming, the countdown has begun. The giants of world football believe this is their moment. They have trained for it, they have sacrificed for it, they have the history, the talent, and the confidence. But somewhere right now, a manager is studying film, a striker is training in the dark, a team that no one is talking about is quietly, methodically, preparing to do the unthinkable. Because the World Cup doesn't just crown the most talented team, it crowns the most prepared, the most fearless, the most hungry. And the real question is, in the summer of 2026, which team will step out of the shadows, silence the favorites, and make history on the world's biggest stage once more?